Cool. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try this idea of following a video or something, or using the video as a sound source. So looks like a reel to reel, and I like kind of warped it to whatever BPM this is, but we'll probably end up changing the BPM. So, oh, hello. Okay. Fast, slow computer. Uh, let's just go looking for tape. That's pretty fire. All right, so I'm gonna do that at 70. Jeez, what internet? Good lord. Oh my god. Internet, what are you doing? Why? Wow. That is the slowest. Is it like because of the video? It must be because of the video. I've never seen it be that slow before. Okay, whatever. Let's not use that then. Maybe actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take some MIDI maybe instead of doing this, because this is just taking too long. That one's kind of cool. Put that in there. That's cool too. Two chords. Thanks, man. I think that's pretty good. That would go with that one. Nice and simple. All right. So all right. And then I guess we should figure out what key this is in real quick. No. 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 Maybe. There we go. Ha! We're back to B minor again. Oh, good. Okay, and then maybe sound design. Make something out of this. Whoops, wrong one. What if we also give it just like a, I don't know, quarter note, very slight, like we'll modulate that amount with another LFO. There we go. Cool. And then what if we do some of this stuff? Actually, we'll put this at 0. And this one at 0. And we'll do the same thing we did for phase. I guess we better find some drums, or maybe I need to filter this, I don't know. Hey, my man. How you doing, Nels? So like that's very obviously there's an LFO that does exactly what I want, but I kind of sometimes I like just doing that because it feels, I don't know, more organic. Maybe clean it up like a little bit, like seems a little, I don't know, faster this time through or something. But I could do that and just make sure it ends where it starts, so there's no weird jumps. Oops. Alright, so that pretty much like loops somewhat-ish, maybe. We could take this whole thing and just stretch it to fit like that. And then loop it. Or, I messed that up, so that's good. Why did that not loop? Right, okay, so it's fine. Okay, so then if we duplicate it, turn this off and then duplicate it, we could see the end and the beginning don't really match up, so we can just kind of take that and make that that's the quote-unquote LFO. Cool. All right, and then this is cool and all, but don't know if that does anything. Sure sounds like it does. All right, cool. We need some rhythm of some sort. So, oh, what? I don't want to close this. You stay open. You stay right there. Um, hmm. Hmm. Oh man, I shouldn't have gotten the Rex files. Wow. I like those hats. All right, let's find a place for that. What the? Definitely been easier to chop that manually, but whatever. That sounds fucking crazy. Cool. I don't know. It just seemed like a vibe. Like I was just kind of trying to figure out what to do, and I liked the way those hats felt. But I've probably add some stuff to it. I also haven't used these in a really long time, so I figured I'd open them up and see if anything inspired me in there. But yeah, I could make some drums. I don't often do a lot of drum programming at the beginning, but I probably should. Um, Usually ends up better when I do. So let's see. Maybe we can find like a good hat to keep a more steady beat with the break running in the background. Wait a minute. Also, your name is Hope for Hip Hop. Come on, man. that's like that's how you do hip hop. Um, or at least it used to be in my day. Um, all right, let's find a hat. These are good. I mean, and also this is the reason because I have like 15 minutes left, and this is not the most entertaining content usually. But well, some people like it. I don't know. Sample searching is like it is what it is. Um, what using breakbeats to make hip hop? I think a lot of hip hop drum programming has moved over to sample packs and like instead of chopping loops. I think a lot of like, especially in more trap style music, because the hi hats are so, see, there's very much sequenced. It's kind of like how you do it. I don't make a ton of hip hop, and when I do, I usually try to make like very '90s golden era type stuff. But I don't know. You could do it anything. You could do anything any way you want to. I really like that sample. Why is this thing not playing anymore? I had this movie going. It was supposed to inspire the whole thing, but it's did I replace it? I think I replaced the movie with this thing. Where the hell did it go? No, it's right here. It should just be gone. 2010? Yeah. I think that's when I stopped really liking hip hop. But there's still some good stuff. Like JID is freaking awesome. There it goes. And like probably doesn't hurt that he. Oh, and who just came out with an album last year? It was Premier and Nas, and that shit is fire. It sounds just like old school. It was really good. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a certain timbre to hip hop these days that is not my cup of tea. Mumble rap. like is not. I don't know. I like music that is somewhat more like acrobatic in a way, or not that you don't have to be really good to do mumble rap, because I think there are definitely some talented people doing it, but not even just mumble rap, just like I don't know, aesthetically, I don't know. I was just like an old guy. I just like I like what I know, or you know, I sound like every grown up ever being like, yeah, JPEG Mafia is so insane. Um, Very cool stuff. Um, I don't know. Now this chord progression isn't really doing much to me. Or maybe I just need to sound design it more or chop it more so it like follows the rhythm of these hats. Like what if we just like do that? Actually, let's use these. Maybe opposite. Nah. Got 7 more minutes. No. I mean, I don't know. I played trombone in 7th grade, in like 1990 something. Uh, so a little bit of music here and there since then. I've been more seriously focused on electronic music production for like the past 2 years, 3 years, but I've been doing it for 10 years or 20 years. It was like when I first got Ableton, actually. Um, so let's just use Ableton effects. Wait, I put that in the wrong channel. Singing? No. No, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but not I I try not to do it. I can sing like some stuff fairly passably. Like I could probably go out and sing on stage if it was like a Johnny Cash cover band or something, or I don't know, what, like some old country shit. I don't know. Um I could do like odd things that I probably shouldn't do, and maybe I'm not as good at it as I think. But like Sly and the Family Stone, or like Led Zeppelin songs, stuff like that. And I've written a few, but I don't know. It's hard to write vocal melodies. Yeah, Jacob Grover is on Spotify, but not singing. And SoundCloud's where I usually upload stuff because I haven't been finishing tracks to the point where I feel like they should be done lately. But yeah, I'm on there. Jake Grover. That's it. Yeah. Sort of obsessed with this lately. New York. I need a bass. This has gone on long enough. And a kick. Jeez Louise. This is like such a weird, what a weird stream. I mean, it's kind of actually does kind of make me vibe out on this video. Like, I kind of feel it. It like feels like that in a way. I don't know. Everything is supposed to be B minor. God damn you, Ableton. Yeah. I don't know what that means. All right. Keep trying to I'm like, what is this fucking window in my way? Like, that's supposed to be the inspiration for the song. Let's see if there's a kick we can find that doesn't suck. Also, this is starting to piss me off. Some delays on there. All right, 5 more minutes. Some amount of more minutes. What if I just use it like this? Just like do the wideness thing. Although actually, this kick is not really doing it for me. These kicks are really good. Actually, no, I know the one. I know the one to use, I think. If I can find it. Mix ready. Where are you? Power tools. Mix ready. These are so good. this one is just, it's just perfect. So we need like an old gritty tapey kind of snare here, I think. Also, I don't know if I actually want this to be 4 on the floor. Probably not. Might as well look in the same. Oh, actually, are there drums in here? I think there are. There's some good claps in here, I think. Before I close it out for the moment, I'm just gonna do this real quick. It's been working pretty well for me lately. Send all of this there and pick the right one. Cool, whatever. Some of those drums in there. This is a fun trick for doing reverb. You just kind of like pretend you're mixing the whole track in there. Except maybe the kick. You can put the kick in too if you want. Especially with that much pre-delay on it. Like mixing in a high school gymnasium. Here, that works. What's up, Dex? I don't know, this whole thing makes it a little bit spacier than I might want. And this gate is not, yeah, like this is too wet. Filter too much. Oh, right, also, like, do I want these to actually be where they are? Because if I move this a little bit, they start getting super bright. Or no, it's the bend. Undo. this too. Pretty cool. Look at that. Looks cool. And like maybe, all right, let's see what this still, if this is still something useful. Maybe the other way. Tilt. Pretty good. Just getting ready for my like stress week at work. How you doing? What's this thing? Some kind of EQ? Not really anything I need, huh? Let's see if there's any more room in here to add a lead, I guess. And then I gotta probably stop pretty soon. So funny. It seems like everybody's video editing right now. I was just like, oh. I watched like 5 seconds of some YouTube clickbait thing, but it's that dude from Cable Guys. He's actually pretty great, although he puts out so many videos. And it was like, build a world. So I was like, I can't think of a world because I'm not feeling creative in that way right now. But I just got this video to like put on while I wrote because I thought that'd be cool. But yeah, video editing is pretty exhausting. And it's like, it's weird because in some ways it's so much faster than audio. Like you have a video. It's a video. It's the video that there is. And editing it is like just a small part. If you didn't shoot the video, that's a different story. But like once the video is recorded, it's like, well, you just do the thing. But then like, I don't know. It's a very interesting juxtaposition, I think. That's all. A synth. Yeah. Whoops. That's not a MIDI channel. Sorry, man. Hope for hip hop. If you're still there, I don't know what are your commercial for a beat means. Cause I don't know what that meant. I'm just gonna do this because it might be a quick way to come up with a melody so I can hear what the sounds sound like. What if I don't make it a regular? No, it's not a good melody, but it is something that makes music audible. Okay, so then let's find a preset, LD. That's good. What are you editing? Sounds rough. I mean, that's a left brain, right brain kind of vibe. It's cool. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Haha. Such a cool trick. All right, so just gonna go. What is it? User. These guys. All these leads are good. So we're just gonna take all these and hybridize. Hybridize again. 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 Again, damn it. I don't know, I'm not crazy about this. Maybe if I do this one, and can I select more than one at a time? This one? No, I cannot. Ah, bummer. Ooh, I like that. What is that? Yeah, cool, okay. Accidentally made polymetric. It's kind of cool though. It could be cool if it lines up. Doubt it will. let's make it velocity sensitive. Uh-huh. Where are you? Velocity. And we'll send, I don't like mono. Filter's just open all the way. It's from an LFO. Yeah. Boop, boop. Yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah? What are you recording? Wait, I don't want to change the preset. A symphony? A new symphony? Or like a, a classic? Classical. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. I am a fake ass. No, I meant, is the symphony written by a new composer or is it a classic symphony? Like written by a dead guy. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I work at a college and I do end up recording some classical music. Um, they don't do a lot of modern stuff, but it's, and also I don't get to do you do like, so you record multi-track, so you're like actually, or you recording sessions, so you're actually like uh solo miking each instrument in an orchestra and they don't play together with the conductor and then you, yeah, that's a lot of mics. Cool. I wonder if you you probably know the, what's his name, Marlon. Yes, no, I've I've been offered some opportunities in that particular field, and I'm like, that's a lot of running, not running, but carrying things, being on time, and not making music. What's his name? I can't remember his last name. I don't know. I assume that like they're Marlon Barry. I work with him a little bit. He does a lot of that classical stuff. You know, it's amazing how appealing recording other people feels. And then, yeah, I was like trying to build this studio that I'm in to like, I don't know, record bands and stuff. Like, I was going to do like, this was going to be the tracking room. And it's like pretty insulated and quiet enough to record. And then I was going to have, there's going to be like the control room, and then the live room was going to be about twice as big over there. And then I was going to like replace the door with like double sliding glass doors, like sides, like right next to each other, so you could like get sight lines and stuff. And after like doing a few field recordings with like, I don't know, 16 mics and stuff like that, I was like, I don't like this. Even if I was in a studio, I wouldn't really like it. Like, it's very finicky, and it takes forever. And then editing it is not fun. Like doing um, especially if it's like rock or something, where you just have to do like 8 million takes of something and comp them together. It's just could be very tedious. Unless you absolutely love the music. Like when I'm doing a song, when I was doing that for people that made music that I loved, it was easy and fun. But it was it's hard to find people making music that you love, or that I love anyway. I mean, but that's cool, man. Just keep doing it. It's a job. I thought I had my dream job once in music. I started working. I was at a law firm, and like I ended up getting a job working for a company that made a music education software, like for to help kids learn to write music of all ages, and just like on the computer or in the tablets and all that stuff. And like I was like, I went from like going to an office and doing like paralegal work every day to like sitting in my little, closet sized recording studio, making tutorial videos and being like, this is awesome. This is like, I could do this forever. And like the pay is fine. It's not great, but whatever. It's like I am making music or talking about music or doing something musical for a living. And after doing that for a while, I realized I had no motivation to make music. And I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, because like when I worked at the law firm, all I wanted to do is, oh yeah, that can be very frustrating. I can imagine, especially if you like, especially with classical, where I don't know. Uh, well, I know that conductors are like the biggest problem in classical music. It's like, but it might not be an issue if it's not a recording of a live thing. And usually musicians are good at dealing with conductors in that sort of arrangement. Yeah, yep, definitely had that experience, and especially like string players, people who have non-fixed pitch instruments always want to have reverb that doesn't sound good on recordings. Right. Like they want to hear their harmonics back in a way that helps them play better, but like when you get all that crap in the recording, you have to fix it, and it's annoying. I'm like, no, just if we close the curtains, then it won't be like this like blast of high frequency slapback all over the mics, and they're like, yeah, but we like it. We like the light, and we like to have you know, we like to have our instruments in our ears from the walls. And I'm like there's no way your ear is right next to the damn thing. Like maybe everybody else's instrument, but like that's a lot of smearing. And so it's like, okay, I mean, you could do that, I guess, in a sense, like it's the same as tracking a vocalist. Like you put some reverb in their ears, and then they sing better. You compress it a little bit for them to hear, and they sing better because they have more confidence because it sounds better. But like when you're recording like far mic'd classical instruments, it's like what you'll be fine. Just there's a lot of you out there. You don't need an emotional support reverb. In my opinion. I mean, I don't do this that much, but I think I can ID with some of the things that you are talking about. Why is this the wrong thing? What is this thing doing? Nothing. Ooh, that's nasty. I like that. Thanks. Just sort of not thinking too much about song, kind of going on vibe. I don't want the phaser on this one. Okay. It's like, I don't know why, but whenever I am using a flanger, I always turn the feedback up all the way so I can hear exactly where it's hitting, and then turn it back down so it doesn't sound like screechy horribleness. But not always. Sometimes it should sound like screechy horribleness. Thank you, Chris6497. That's a very nice thing to say. Splice suck for everyone today, or is it just me? Because Splice is really bad for me today. I don't know why it won't load. I downloaded a sample from Splice. It may be still in here somewhere. It took like forever. It just decided not to work. So what do we got? We got this bass, this kick with too much reverb on it, this sub with no reverb on it. Not sure about that note. This funky thing probably needs some EQ. But all the tape, the whole point of this is the tape is here, so I'm doing the tape inspired thing. Nah, I think it's everybody. I think Splice is just bad today. Oh, you know what it is? It's that there's a malware attack on a bunch of stuff, but it was like from, I think it was like targeted. It didn't affect people in Russia. Like if your computer was detected to be in Russia, it didn't work on you. And then if something about Iran, like it like rolled dice or did an RNG and would delete your hard drive if you were like in some way affiliated with Iran. I can't remember the details. I shouldn't like go for spreading fake news, but I think maybe that affected Splice or something. I should probably just set this up in advance. It's like I just need like a multi-channel crossover device that has, I think I've already done it, but I think I made it with linear phase and Pro Q, so it adds a lot of latency. Crossover, yeah. I guess it's fine if it does that. But yeah, so Ableton should have that built in with multi-band dynamics somehow. I don't even know why I'm messing with this. Sure, it won't fit. Like, kind of cool. So then we take that guy and maybe I need to stop making music now. I don't want to stop making music now. What? Just go through them, you stupid thing. Oh, so it's like something is there. I like it. Sounds more springy than tapey, but it's cool. Shit, it's so late. Okay, I gotta stop. Y'all have a fun day. Thank you for tuning in, and best of luck with everything. Peace.